Greetings, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Okay, so I was actually channeling this for the collective, but I kept hearing Libra in it as well. So I'm going to mention it in my collective reading, but Libra, it also came through for you. Baby Geniuses, the movie. Now, the premises of Baby Geniuses is babies can communicate with one another in a telepathic way that adults can't understand. And these researchers are, keeping these babies, and they're trying to observe them and figure out the language, and the babies escape, and then they want to free all the other babies, and this, that, and the third. Now, we could look at this also in kind of like a matrixy kind of level and realize it's kind of the same here. It's like there's certain people, we could call it collective energy, chosen one, energy readers, people who give prophetic words. All of them, arguably, are kind of in the same wave. Dolores Cannon talks about the 3 waves, so I would maybe consider reading her book. It's pretty large, but it's a good book. Or at least just looking over the 3 waves of consciousness and understanding how consciousness has evolved and is continually evolving. Also, Libra, something here with baby talk, because they keep talking about baby talk. So someone could be like, oh yeah, someone here is just giving baby talk. Like they have a crazy imagination, they're way out there, they're, have you seen so-and-so? They're so cuckoo. And it's like, but the movie's called Baby Geniuses because the babies are smarter than the adults in the laboratory trying to study them and research them. So someone here, Libra or opposite crosswatcher, you take it whatever side you're on, Libra is one of the people, is kind of talking crap on someone for baby talk, for their imagination. They're saying they're way out there, they've lost their mind, but at the same time, they really admire them, they look up to them, they study them, and they can't figure them out because the person that they say is like immature, is doing baby talk, this, that, and the third, is actually highly intelligent because they're a genius. And what happens when you're a genius? You're usually ostracized, isolated, no one understands you, people think you're weird. Just like the first guy who thought of airplanes. People were like, oh, that's a real crazy idea. What drug were you on? And it's like, now flying airplanes is normal. Same with the thought of the internet. That was like crazy like 30 years ago. The idea of that was absolutely insane. And now it's like our world is like, it would be insane to be without that thing. So there's something here about that. Now, Libra, there is a long journey. There could be some sad news that requires a move across the country, to another country, a long trek. There could be a visit to another country or a visit across the country. There's something here about being obedient and following the arrows. I'm also hearing I think it's Casey Musgraves, follow your arrow wherever it goes. Just follow your arrow wherever it points. What is that song? I would go listen to that song, follow your arrow wherever it points. Also something with arrows or arrowheads, maybe something about Native American ancestors, or looking at something within the Native American culture. Now I am hearing the Trail of Tears, so something could be along the South. I'm also hearing Lay My Claim by Revolution. No doubt gonna lay my claim. You put in the work and just wait. That let it all unfold straight from the soul. Now I stick to my goal always. Just listen. Damn right, gonna lay my claim. Okay, so watch the whole world change. So there's something here about, when you plant a seed, you don't sit and you watch it because it's gonna take, if it's an apple tree, it's going to take years for that thing to actually sprout and become a tree, and grow branches, let alone fruit. It's going to take a long time. So something here could be finally moving. I'm also hearing the song by Gautier, Hey, what's your name? Don't be afraid, we won't hurt you. Lost your way? Don't worry. Just do as we say, and then we won't hurt you. It's hard. The whole world can lead you astray. It's hard to keep the faith, but don't worry. Well, it's like basically saying this premises of the song is like predatory, but at the end of the song, it's like you're walking away, but we'll always be watching you. So someone here could have tried to kind of link someone in, tried to hook someone in. Hey, come here, just go on a walk, just do this. Hey, just try this thing. And it's like the person didn't take the bait. Maybe they like ventured close and they like took a nibble, a taste, and then they like skirted off. But it's like, you walked away, but we'll always be watching you. So someone here is obsessed with still watching someone. That's not healthy. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. That can also be the arrows. Sorry about that. Had a call coming through. There's also something here about move, shake, no drop. But your mama gave move, shake. So something about moving, shaking, tapping. EFT, emotional freedom technique, can be very powerful. There can be like stuck energy, stuck lymph that needs to be moving. So rebounder work, twerking, booty yoga, anything shaking, anything vibratory. I'm seeing, like, I remember I used to teach fitness classes at Gold's Gym, and they had this like vibration machine that you stand on. It just like vibrates your whole body, but it's actually really good for your cells. But you can also just jump on a trampoline and get the same benefits. I got a small little one-person trampoline rebounder on Facebook Marketplace for literally $15. It was brand new in the box. So amazing. Love that thing. I jump on it at least like 5 to 10 minutes a day. Some days I do like 30 minutes, but I do a trillion other exercise things. But it's just good for your lymph. Now, for some of my Libras, if you've had sad news in a relationship, you're going to have better success in love. So don't cry about something falling out if this is for you, because it's truly meant to align you with something that is actually going to be compatible. You see, some of my Libras are in a connection and they can be really fighting for this connection, being, you know, they're full Libra to the most Libra extent, so very charismatic, very charming, doing everything they can to keep and hold on to something. And it's like no matter what they do, they can't seem to hold on to this thing. And Spirit's like, yeah, because you need to drop that thing, because this other thing is going to be a lot better for you. If you get the thing that you really want, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it, and it's not going to be good in like the next 2 to 3 years. You know, I look at like Chance the Rapper, like him and his, like everyone was like, oh my gosh, him and his relationship. Now they're getting divorced, and it was like a miserable marriage. That was just like fake. Same with Jay-Z and Beyonce. It's like there's been speculation constantly, and now that he's tied to the whole diddler situation, you know, she's trying to separate herself and all that. So basically my point here, Libra, and they're Virgos, or a lot of them have Virgo energy, but you know, they could be, I don't know, Libra, Vedic, sidereal, Virgo, etc. So there's like a correlation there. Regardless, if you really go for something and it's just not aligning perfectly, please see that as God protecting you, because if you really fight for it, fine, you can have it, but that also means when it falls apart in the next few years and it goes to crap, or a business, or really like it's not gonna be good. So you can be obedient and take the course correction now and make the change now, because it is weak roots with a bad apple in the current scenario. There is a work situation, a relationship situation, a living situation that has weak roots, bad apple. You need to move to a place where you can cultivate better structure. And Spirit is saying that it is birthing, especially with Lagos. This is a new birth of something with runes. Also, emeralds can be very potent for you. I believe, it was one of the earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, where they had the same rune. I can't think of it right now. I think it was Taurus, but I don't know. It might be Taurus. So you could be dealing with a Taurus. But Lagos is the birth. So congratulations if you are carrying. This can also be, though, a new birth of a career, a new job. It can also be a new pet. It doesn't have to necessarily be an actual baby. But it's a new beginning in life. And right now it's beneath the surface, it's beneath the water, so you can't quite see it, but there's a tower moment, that lightning coming down, that is going to make this thing kind of explode out of the water. So something is about to kind of explode out of the surface. This can also be like a skin eruption, skin things. I'm seeing like pus and like, I don't know, fasting is one of the best ways to deal with anything like that. Because usually when people have like acne, dermatitis, issues like that, inflammation, arthritis, autoimmune, it's from inflammation, and you rid that by fasting. So go slow, talk to your doctor about it with your medications, etc., etc. I'm not giving health advice, but do your due diligence and your research on that, because it could be really good for you. Bless you.